Welcome back to the channel. It's Rubber Tramp Chad, and this is my van channel where I full-time in this Chevy Express van. This is my motorcycle, my DR650. I think I showed you in the last video I put on this aluminum box here. I had some DOT tape to it, reflective tape, and that's really nice at night. And then the Go 4 motorcycle. So, I mean, you can see how I can just squeeze that sucker in there like that, you know, right there on the street. And so anyway, today's video is going to be about some maintenance stuff. Motorcycle's good to go. The van, I got to change the oil in that, change all the oils. On this, I got to pull the wheel. I'm going to inspect the brakes and see kind of how I can't see the brake pads and see the wear on the brake pads. So I bought a jack to jack this up, pull this wheel. I bought some oil so that I can, you know, change oil in it. It's got about 6,000 miles on the oil. So I got some filters, oil, the jack, and that's what I'm going to work on this video. If you haven't already, hit like, hit subscribe. Check out the rest of the series of me traveling in my 2014 Chevy Express van that I had turned into a camper van. All right, let's get the oil change. I'm going to loosen up this oil cap, pull out the dipstick a little bit, and then it'll be able to flow out pretty easy. It's a lot easier to get under here with it up, and let me see if I can get right on it. And then loosen up this bolt here. This oil's got about 6,000 miles. I mean, you can see it's pretty brown, so we'll just get that all draining into there. The oil filter's right there. I got a new filter. So we'll get the oil drained and I'll get a new filter put on it. Okay, so the oil I'm gonna run is the Valvoline High Mileage 1030. It's supposed to have 50% more protection, wear protection, so. Got my oil filter, my new filter to put on. Just gonna go around it. You don't need to fill it all the way up. I kind of just put a little bit of oil in it and then get it around the seal. So it'll seal up and slip on there good, like that. All right, so this old oil I'm gonna put in this jug here. So then bring it to like AutoZone or something and let them dispose of it. Okay. Okay, we'll just fill it right here. Should be able to get in it right here. Okay, so I've got my jack placed up under it, and I'll come around, I'll get the impact gun out and zip this tire off, take a look at the brake pads. Yeah, this 1/2-inch impact really makes maintenance really easy, especially for pulling a tire. Okay, now I can get in there and look at the brake pads. All right, well, taking a look at this now that I've got it all apart here, you know, I can see the rotor is in real good condition. There's no grooving or wear, you know, on the rotor. Rotor looks fine. And, you know, these got to be replaced, these shock struts. I know those are worn, and I'll have to replace those eventually. But right now I'm looking at the brakes and suspension components. You know, you just grab a hold of stuff, you know, see if there's any play in anything. I mean, everything looks real tight back here. As you can see, it's driven by a CV axle. So here's the CV axle right here, which runs into the transaxle transmission. So it's run off a CV axle, just like a front wheel drive car. Looking at these pads though, I can see there's not much left on them. There is pad there, but they're worn. Now, I'm probably gonna have to pull the caliper and get a part number or something off this brake pad, or see if I can, and see about ordering brake pads. This is gonna need brake pads real soon, so. Okay, you can see I can get that caliper loose. And the brake pad comes right out. So. Now, you can see here in the video if I come in on it. I mean, it's worn. It's there's like a 1/4 inch of material on it. So, I'll trace it out, see if I can get any kind of part number on it. Okay, so that's kind of what I wanted to do, is some preventative maintenance. You don't want to wait for the brake pads to wear through the rotors. I'm looking at the rotor. Those look like brand new rotors. They may, before they took this off the road, the city of Seattle, they may have put new rotors and stuff on it. The pads are shot though. If I DoorDash in this every month, I mean, I'm thinking I got like a month left on those brake pads. So I didn't find any part numbers on the pad itself, but on the caliper, on the brake caliper, there's a part number stamped on there. So maybe I can match that up with something, or order some pads. And I'm gonna have to do it soon though, before the pads wear completely out, which they're right at about that point. I'm gonna go ahead, take the other side off the tire, take a look at those brake pads, and you know, just make sure that I'm not gonna wear into the rotors, and just do the preventative maintenance. But I got the oil changed and the filter, and inspected the vehicle, took a look at all these rear suspension components. Okay, so it's the next day. Working on putting some new brakes on the Go 4. I went to AutoZone, I matched up this part number on this caliper, and it came back to a 2005 Hyundai Accent, 2005 Hyundai Accent. And they had the pads, so I went, got the pads. They were 50 bucks. And so I'm just matching them up this morning. And I mean, you can see they are identical. So. Okay, so I've removed the caliper. Now, I'm gonna record this a little bit so you can see. But what you wanna do is just get near the piston. There's a special tool for this, I don't have it. But you're just gonna get on it. See that piston turn? And so, you know, what you're doing is you're making room for the new pad thickness to fit in the caliper. So I'm going to get this all cleaned up, finish turning in the piston, and put this together with the new pads. Alright, well, you can see I've got the new pads in there, and I've got it all back assembled. So I'm going to get it back together. I'm going to wash out the inside of this tire of all this brake dust and dirt inside of it, and clean it all down with some of this brake clean parts cleaner, and this side will be good to go. All right, well, that's what I got for you on this video. Just doing some maintenance things. I got my Go 4 all back together. Bled the brakes and got the new pads all on it, so she is good for some more door dashing. Now I'm getting everything ready. I changed oil in the van last night also. I'm getting everything ready because I think I'm going to take a trip after my birthday to San Francisco. So I don't know yet if I'm moving everything up there. I might leave the Go 4 out here, and then I might just take the van and the motorcycle. I haven't quite decided yet. I think that if I go to San Francisco, and I think I'm gonna want my machine, so I can rent a U-Haul trailer. Like the it's gonna cost me about $350, I think. I looked online, a one-way U-Haul, since I don't have a trailer yet, and I can get my machine up there, you know, my Go 4, because, I mean, this is great. Just, I use this, this is my daily driver now. I drive this for everything. So, if I do all that, if I spend $350 and rent the U-Haul trailer, I think it's like a 5-foot by 8-foot trailer or something like that. They have utility trailer. As far as going to San Francisco, I think August, September, October. I'm going to want to stay there for 2 months because I don't want to travel anywhere out west. I don't want to go out to my property in Roswell. I don't want to go through Arizona, Phoenix. I mean, it's 120 degrees. In fact, right now there's a heat dome going on. It's been like 75, 80. I'm over near LAX, Los Angeles, LAX. Even San Bernardino, like where I was, and you look at my previous videos when I was, you know, got the parking ticket in, you know, one of my short videos, I was out in Ontario, by the Ontario, California, San Bernardino airport. But right now it's like 100, 110 degrees out there. So that's why I moved up here. So, you know, that's the freedom with a van. That's why I like this, because like San Francisco, it's about 75 degrees there right now. Where Sacramento, which is up near that way, Sacramento is about like 100 degrees or more. So that's a huge difference. You can tell being in 100-degree temperatures and then being in, you know, 70-degree temperatures. Still planning that probably like in a month, and I'll get everything, got everything all maintenance all together. And so after August 9th will be the plan, probably going to San Francisco. So if you haven't already, hit subscribe and check out the rest of the series of me traveling in my Chevy Express van, which is called the Southern Shaker. And my motorcycle that I do food delivery on and commute on and stuff is the Hibachi Express. So this is the Hibachi Express, and this is my van, the Southern Shaker. I don't have a name yet for the Go 4. I don't have a name yet, but we're gonna come up with a name for it. No, I'm not gonna pick a name like Marshmallow. Oh, the Marshmallow, you know, because it's a. we're gonna come up with a good name for it. But okay, all right. Thanks for watching.